Well, hey there, it's Steffi Funk here with your weekly episode of Urban Shamanism, where I give you the sacred energy tools for an extraordinary life in the concrete jungle. This week we continue with our series about the 7 fear dragons holding you back from your greatness. And we start with the first one, which is super vicious, the self-sabotage dragon. By the way, these dragons, often referred to as the 7 obstacles, are based on a channeled body of work called the Michael Teachings for anyone who wants to dig a little deeper. Today I'm going to talk to you about the underlying fear of the self-sabotage dragon, what it represents, how to recognize it when it shows up in your life, and most importantly, how to look it dead in the face and be extraordinary anyway. So first, the underlying fear is fear of failure, but even more so, fear of success. There is an underlying sense that we are only worthy of so much goodness. And once we start hitting that ceiling of too good, we find subtle and insidious ways to take ourselves out of the game. We have a comfort zone of how much good we are willing to accept for ourselves, and it keeps us small. Often referred to as an upper limit problem by Gay Hendricks, this is called our zone of competence. We are relatively successful here, but it's a zone of safety, generally accepted by society, where the rest of the world may think we have it together, but good enough is just that, good enough. The moment it starts getting too good, we hit our upper limit and destroy our progress. However, with awareness of this dragon, you will get into that zone of genius, the perfect combination of your medicine for the world that is extraordinary, where good enough is not good enough. My husband is a classic example of the self-sabotage dragon at work. He finally got to a point in life where he had his dream job, his dream car, his dream girl, and his dream realized as a father to a beautiful soul. And he started drinking again after having been sober for several years. It was like he thought it was too good and he didn't deserve it. There was a sense that the rug was going to be pulled out from underneath him or the other shoe was going to drop. So as a defensive mechanism, he struck first. Thankfully, his higher self intervened before he could lose it all, and he saw the dragon for what it was. And he has since been on the recovery journey of his life and even has turned it into his calling as a leader in the recovery community. That's the type of transcendence that can happen when you see the dragon trying to take you down and then step on the court into your greatness anyway. Just from personal observation, a lot of creatives and artisans seem to have this as a primary dragon. My husband, for example, is an artisan soul archetype. If you want to know what your soul archetype is, take the Divine Purpose quiz on my website at steffiefunk.com. Make sure you have the spelling right. It's Steffie. So you'll know the self-sabotage dragon is at play if you don't do the things you say you're going to do, if you give up before you even try, if you walk away before someone else can walk away from you or something can be taken from you, you aren't showing up for yourself, or you use distractions or addictions as a tool to stay away from the true work, like drinking, sugar, shopping, parasitic relationships, TV, etc. So once you recognize the dragon, how do you slay it? First, with knowing that you are safe to be extraordinary. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience playing this weird earthly virtual reality game. Your only point in being here is to create for the sake of creating so that you can ascend in your journey and evolve as a soul. Nothing more, nothing less. It sounds counterintuitive, but the trick is to stop taking life so seriously. It's just life. You have nothing to lose. Then it all becomes fun, and you see the dragon for the villain that it plays in your hero's journey, and you learn to play the game really well and master the game. It's fun to stare the dragon in the face, give it a wink and a smile, and then just take the next step. Write the book, do the workout, hug the partner, swallow the pride, open the business, try it, you'll see. And you will be standing for others to play big in the face of this seductive little dragon too, thereby raising consciousness and creating a better world. So you're kind of a big deal, but don't let that scare you. So now tell me below, is this dragon something that you deal with? How does it try to take you out? And what other methods have you found to be successful in transcending it? Till next week when we talk about the next dragon, the greed dragon. And nope, it's not what you think. Oh, and yes, I will be sure to tell you my top 3 dragons as we go. Any guesses? Here is to your greatness, and I will see you then. Oh, by the way, I do have a freebie for you that outlines all 7 of these dragons and tools for slaying them. So grab your copy by going to steffiefunk.com/fear dragons. That's steffiefunk.com/fear dragons, one word. And check out my special time-sensitive offer below this video. You have a few hours left to sign up and eradicate this dragon for good. See you then.